Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I've been doing some reflecting on the current state of gaming recently, and after seeing the news that the Cycle Frontier was shutting down due to low player numbers, I started to ask myself, is there a game out there that's doing it correctly? And then it hit me. BattleBit is what I would consider the blueprint for what indie studios need to do for their games to thrive in today's market. Look, there's going to be a lot to go over in this video, but before we get into it, and if it ain't too much to ask, hit that like and sub button for more content like this. Okay, let's get into it. For me to properly make my argument here, I'm going to go ahead and read off what the guys over at the Cycle Frontier posted on their Twitter page. Quote, "Prospectors, today's news we share with a heavy heart. The Cycle Frontier will shut down on September 27, 2023. Making this decision was very difficult for us, but ultimately was a necessary one." Alongside this announcement, they announced that everything would be discounted up to 95% off, and if you purchased anything in the last 2 weeks, you'd be eligible for a refund on those items. To make a very long and tragic story short, they blame their lack of success on cheaters being a huge issue in their game, leading to the massive drop in players over time. I think that's a huge load of bullshit, because if you read the reviews, people have been complaining about a lack of content and cheaters since the game came out, and here we are 12 months later preparing a body for a funeral. But we aren't here to talk about the horrific tale of the Cycle Frontier. That's possibly for another video. I'm here to tell you guys that if you are an indie dev, stop using battle passes as your main source of funding when it comes to your titles. If you want to offer a battle pass for a cheap price, that's fine and I'll support it, but you gotta do what BattleBit is doing here and offer supporter packs with a large amount of content inside of them. And even if you don't want to do that, you at least have to look at what they're doing and respect it and study it. Case in point, BattleBit Supporter Pack 1 has an exclusive skin for every single gun both currently in the game and yet to be released, alongside different gear for your player models. None of this goes away at the end of a 60-day period, and none of this will be inaccessible if you happen to get in late to play this game. I think I can speak for a majority of the gamers here when I say that this is a monetization model we can all get behind. Whoa, Redbeard, what about free-to-play games? Hey, guess what? Same shit applies. And to make this comparison kind of even here, I'm going to bring up a game that has both a battle pass model and a supporter pack model. A game that I think is genuinely one of the best shooters besides BattleBit you can play for free on Steam. I've made videos about them before in the past. I'm talking about Caliber. Caliber currently offers both supporter packs and battle pass options. Granted, their supporter packs are on a limited time rotation, usually in the form of paying for a character skin, and in turn it gets you coins and premium time on your account, but the premise is still the same. Those guys have seen a dramatic success since the game released onto Steam back on April 12th. Although their most recent battle pass model is personally something I cannot get behind, I can always buy a supporter pack because I get more financial value out of it. And I think that's what we need to start focusing our attention towards. Instead of just saying, oh well, screw it, it's a battle pass, it's $5, why not just buy into it? Free game, paid game, it does not matter. I just find it kind of weird that a game like Call of Duty can be 70 bucks at launch and they still poke and prod you to pay $20 extra for a battle pass. On top of that, they poke and prod you more for skins. And then to throw some more shit on top of that everlasting pile, they ask you to buy coins. But here we are with a $15 indie made project that offers only supporter packs, no battle pass, and no other microtransactions. I don't know. Kind of weird. Another important factor to remember is that BattleBit was made by 3 people over the past 7 years. These guys crowdfunded, hosted dozens of playtests, did online advertisements, and reached out to content creators who they thought would be interested to play it. They took an idea that's not very unique, i.e. the Battlefield style gameplay, put a unique twist on it, and listened to their community. Jesus Christ, guys. A team of people making a game that actively listens to their players and is transparent like freshly cleaned glass? Good luck getting the bastards plaguing the AAA market to do that. We can't even get these assholes to fix an issue that causes our IP addresses to get leaked, let alone give us content we want to see. You want to know what all that hard work and money and time got these guys, by the way? Millions of dollars and an all-time peak player base of nearly 100,000 within the first month of early access release. A AAA milestone for an indie studio. All because they wanted to make a game that they knew DICE could never deliver to us nowadays. They knew that their core audience were Battlefield players, and they gave us a game that reminded us of the glory days of Battlefield. Graphics aside, who gives a shit about the graphics? The game fundamentally is one of the best games on Steam right now to play. If the game isn't for you, the game isn't for you. And I want to just say that's completely fine and normal. There's people within my friend group who don't want to play this game because it's just not for them. But if you think this game sucks ass, and your only premise for that argument is because of the graphics, do me a favor and pour water in your power supply unit. An argument argument that I've seen get tossed around that I'm gonna get hit with is, well, this game did not cost that much to make. And to that argument, I say shut the hell up, please. This game may not have $1 million budget or more like your favorite AAA title, but this game didn't cost as little as you think either. And let's say for the sake of argument that this game only costed $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 to make, hell, even $100,000 to make. Let's say it costed anywhere in that ballpark range. Do you have that much money to fork over for a game? Do you have the patience to wait 7 years and craft a game like this? I would assume not. The people who usually bitch about this game complain that it's $15 and then complain about the graphics right after that. Besides, I'm willing to bet that these guys are spending at least $15,000 a month or more solely on server reservation and maintenance. You know, the shit that you guys seem to overlook whenever keyboard warriors hop into a comment section talking about, oh, BattleBit shit and BattleBit didn't cost that much money to make. So let me do some more simple math for you. In a single year, if the player numbers remain above 50,000, which I mean, I don't doubt, these guys are on the low end spending about $180,000 in a single year just to keep the servers up and running at capacity. So just because a game doesn't have $1 million or more build cost does not disqualify it from being an example every indie studio with a half-functioning brain needs to look at and think what needs to be done to secure a successful future. At the end of the day, BattleBit in my eyes will be the shining example I will hold multiplayer indie games to, simply because they are proof that if you do things right and you listen to your community, you will make a game that will blow people away. May not be 100% of the time, but if you're doing something the AAA space is failing to do, then the only place to go from there is up. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more BattleBit content like this, then hit that sub button, that like button, and early retire that notification bell. And as always, my name is Red Beer Mortis. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, I will go pistol whip a creeper because BattleBit. Just kidding. I'll see you in the next one.